got amnesia? You pull up after 2 years like nothing happened. Do you even remember where we left off? 'Cause I do.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of our YouTube web series Soul Ties, written, produced, and starring Jenae Hope. This is episode 3, Amnesia. No, I didn't have amnesia last week. I actually was exhausted beyond belief, y'all. So I didn't do anything all last week, even though I had great intentions. But somebody is dealing with mental health issues. We have our moments, our episodes, however you want to call them, and I was having one. So we are back this week though with Soul Ties, and it seems like our girl Curry is starting off with a little amnesia herself. Okay, let's get into it. Last week we left off where Carrie was outside talking to Jared, and Bryce walked up. Tall, chocolatey, bow-legged self walked on up on her, right? So that's what we pick up at. She done walked into her house, and so did Bryce. Slammed up against the door. They all necking and kissing and touching and rubbing and deep breathing and they doing all the good stuff, right? But not the good stuff. Okay, because at some point, Carrie came to her senses, right? He was about to go down, and then she realized it was about to go down with somebody that she ain't down with no more. I'm corny. I told y'all that. I need some water. Hold up. Okay, so after Carrie came to her senses, then she put him out. Put him out the house. She like, what are you doing here? What am I doing here with you? That's what Carrie was thinking. And Bryce is outside the door like, hey, Carrie, come on, girl, let me in. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you. I put some lip balm on or something. Mom it out. Okay. So, yeah, he said, I just want to talk to you. He said, fine. This is what we're going to do. Meet me tomorrow on the rooftop, 7 p.m. if you change your mind about talking to me. Carrie gonna go meet that man. She wanna hear what he gotta say. She just don't need to be in the exact same space, this intimate space with him. She need to get herself together, okay? So we move on to the next day. Of course, you gotta tell her girls what's going down. And surprisingly, Bridget is like, go on, meet up with him, girl. You need closure. Okay? The only closure you need, child, is your legs. That's it. That's the only closure you need to Bryce, okay? He dogged you the hell out for years. Years, okay? Don't just let him back into your life like that all willy-nilly, okay? And me and my girl Shawna, we understand. We understand. So I think Bridget was like, what happened with Montreal? Let's go. What happened with him? They ain't gonna knock the cobwebs off. So apparently, she didn't even sleep with Montreal tonight. She woke up in the bed with him, but she said his breath was taut, and she didn't even give him none. I was like, he spent the night wanting some breakfast in the morning, and he didn't get none. I don't believe you, Kim. I don't believe you, girl. Okay, but your friends do because they're your friends. They believe you. They're like, okay, fine. You don't want to hook up with Montreal. You need to do something. You need to do a little something. She say, look here, it ain't no dryness down in there. Ain't no Sahara Desert. I still been keeping things moist. You know what I'm saying? I've been keeping things popping. Okay, basically means she got her little toys. That's basically what that means down there. Okay, anywho. So, from that conversation, we slip on into Shawna. Shawna is getting ready for this big birthday extravaganza, She already got all the little birthday suits and the swimsuits and the bathing suits and she had all the little clothes, the lingerie. She got all that ready for her to have a good time with her man Carlos, right? Well, Carlos come home from work and said, baby, we ain't going. We're going to have to reschedule. How are we going to reschedule my doggone birthday? Make it make sense. Well, apparently, the partners at the firm or having this big meeting, this big to do. His secretary, Emily, forgot to put it on his schedule. So now he got to cancel on her. Emily wouldn't have no job. That's all I'm saying. Emily wouldn't have no job. You got this whole meeting with the firm. Ain't nobody told you that this meeting's at the firm? Now one of the partners mentioned to you before until today. Maybe Carlos doing something a little bit more than what I think he doing. Well, for sure Shawna is. Because she pissed off, got her little attitude, went to the bathroom, got on Tinder, Snap, Insta, Pop, Cupid, whatever. She on something. Swiping left and right. And found a match. I don't know if she finna hook up with her boy, because I don't know if it's like Tinder, I don't know what is it. Or she just, finna start chatting with him. But you an engaged woman. Now, this is the thing. I'm the type of person that believes that when you commit yourself to someone, regardless if you sign on the dotted line and said I'm married, but when you make that commitment to pursue the avenue of marriage or to pursue a long-term relationship, you are not single any longer. There are some people out here in the world who believe that until you say I do, you are still single. I'm not one of them type of people. I don't know what type of people is in Shawna's mind right now, but she in the bathroom swiping left and swiping right because Carlos didn't miss her birthday. Okay, now the thing is, if you believe that you are single and that's the type of mindset you have, you wouldn't have to fucking sneak around. And that's exactly what you're doing. So Shawna finna cheat on Carlos. At the moment that you initiated contact with whoever Mr. Tenderizer was on the app, you was cheating, honey. The moment. Because you ain't just dating. You and Carlos live together. He come home and say, honey, I'm home. Y'all together. There's a commitment there, regardless if there's an I do. You're cheating, Shawna. How very fucking dare you? Damn, girl. Damn. I was rooting for you. We didn't get to see what was going on with Bridget this time, but I do know that we're going to get into that in episode 4. So, Bryce, up on the rooftop with his 2 blueberry slushies from 7-Eleven. Those are the motherfucking bomb, but they turn your teeth blue, your lips blue, your tongue blue. You be blue for a long doggone time, right? So he's sitting there waiting. It's 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:32, 7:48, and she ain't there. But we all know she was coming. And he knew she was coming too. Because he ain't finna wait no 55, 65 minutes on somebody he know ain't coming. She came through looking all good, hair all blowed out. You know what I'm saying? Titties popping. Carrie came through all shea butter, baby. Skin just like melanated. This guy just, she came looking good. Okay? She want him to see what he been missing. I mean, he was already getting a little taste of chocolate earlier in the day, right? And, Carrie telling him, look, you must have amnesia. Thinking that I want to get back with you, knowing the type of past that we've had for one another. But Bryce said he's a changed man. I'm a changed man. I go to church now. I done got counseling. I told y'all in another video we was talking about counseling. We was watching Ready to Love. Counseling is the new thing. It's the new aphrodisiac. Everybody that had some kind of, I done went to counseling. They may have only went one doggone time, but just to say that they went to counseling, it's supposed to be a turn on. It's supposed to be like, oh my God, you been in counseling. That's the new aphrodisiac in the relationship. That's like the new pickup line to people. I've been in counseling, finding myself, learning who I am. I'm healing. I'm so sick of these terms. I am so sick of these terms because people are just using them all willy-nilly. They use them like they breathing air. Okay? So, I don't do the sugar booger. My nose itch. Somebody's talking about me. That's what the sign that somebody's talking about you when your nose itching like that. Church fever. Okay. So, but he like, yeah. He said, you know what? You don't even need to do your little acting career. Anytime somebody black put little in front of a term. Go on with your little business, you know what I'm saying? Go on, do your little thing. Go on, do your little dance, you know what I'm saying? Your little acting. They really diminishing the value or the magnitude or the greatness of what you believe that thing means to you. That little this, that, little that, your little girlfriend, your little boyfriend. They really dismissing whatever comes after the little, okay? So, but yeah, he said, I got enough money to take care of both of us. You could do what you want to do or do nothing at all. She said, you got the audacity to think that I even want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? She do. He said, girl, you love me, and I know you do. He said, and I love you. I can't even look at dandelions without thinking of you, because I know that was your favorite thing. Okay? Every time I smell oranges, I get mad, because I know you used to sit there in the car and eat them all the time. You used to eat tangerines. Okay? But anywho, she used to have those little cutie tangerines. Anywho, he's talking about all the good talk. I love you. I miss you. I'm a changed man. Now, this is what I want to know from y'all. Would you give him a chance? Would you give him a second chance? He come back into your life, you remember all the hurt, all the lies, all the drinking, all the fighting, all the girls. You remember all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And he comes back and tell you he's done all the work. He's gone to God. He's no longer drinking, no longer smoking. He got money now. He had 4 job offers all around the world. And he took the one that was going to lead him right back to you. Would you give him another chance? This ain't the second chance. This ain't the third, fourth, or the fifth. They done had 5 years of chances. Do you believe him this time? I had a guy like that. I always got to tell y'all a story. I had a guy like that. I was loving his dirty draws. I had a crush on him from the time I was 12. And then when I got 14, 15, I started dating him, okay? And I was like, I finally got the chance to be with this man. Everybody loved him. Everybody did. Everybody loved him a little bit too much. So I'm just going to say that right there. Okay, but the last time that we were together, I don't know, maybe about 16, 17, there was an act of violence that happened in our situation, right? Well, when I was 25, 8, 9 years after the fact, we adults now, I was pregnant with my own child at the particular time. He came back into my life and said he wanted to pick back up where we left off. The same thing that Bryce told Carrie, right? And I was thinking, where we left off was not a good situation. That's the same thing Carrie said to Bryce. Where we left off wasn't a good place. Okay? Now, he didn't promise me the world and the moon and the stars like Bryce is doing her. But he did start buying me things and little trinkets of affection. He brought me some pajamas back from Japan. I just thought about that. Where'd he get these pajamas from? Because he wasn't in Japan at the time. Child, he probably brought. He had a whole fiance back home, y'all. Let me tell y'all. He had a whole fiance. And what he was trying to do was to determine whether or not I would say yes and come back to him before and that would help him make his decision or whether or not he was going to actually marry this woman. If I said yes, then he probably would have just cheated on her with me. You know what I'm saying? If I said no. But now I said no. I was like, no. You was abusive. I mean, you only did it one time. That was the last place we left off 9 years ago. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. But that's about it. Okay. Anywho, child, Carrie said she's going to give him 60 days. 60 days to prove that he's a changed man. He said that's all he needs is 30. He don't need it. She said, no, I'm going to give you the 60. Because Carrie wants him to be that man that she's always wanted him to be. You know what I'm saying? So he said he only needs 30 days. She said, no, I'm going to give you 60. I don't want you to try to rush it. I want to bask in all this for as long as I possibly can without giving myself too much time to get caught up again. Carrie, girl, you already caught up. You already caught up. He didn't even apologize. Did he apologize? Because she said, you didn't even give me a damn apology. I still don't think he apologized. He just said, I'm a changed man. That's still ain't an apology. He said he was wrong. He was trying to take accountability, but he still didn't apologize. I'm sorry for hurting you. Or did he say that? Because he did say at the end, I never gonna hurt you again. Ever, ever. Never say never, son. Never say never. That is the end of this episode, y'all. That's all we had got going on here. I will see y'all tomorrow for the next episode called Should I Be Married? Like I said, it got to do with Bridget and her man. So we needed, who we worried about? Because I'm still not sure. Maybe it's back to Matthew. Ooh, I don't know, child. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comment section. See you next video. Peace.